What an absolute stunning day. Clear blue skies, the sun's out, early June. So I'm out today for a overnighting fast pack, heading up the Lairig Ghru in the Cairngorms National Park.
The Lairig Ghru is a mountain pass located in the Cairngorms National Park in the Scottish Highlands. It is a narrow glacial valley that cuts through the central region of the Cairngorms, connecting the Braemar area in the south with Avonmore in the north. Starting from Rothiemurchus, I'll make this into a circular route by heading around to Glen Derry with one night camping and finishing at Cairn Gorm Mountain ski resort to catch the public bus back to my starting point. I'll be fast packing this circuit of 47 kilometres, passing via a few mountain bothies and enjoying the hottest day of the year so far. As I live just outside Avonmore, I'll be starting in Inverurie, using the Rothiemurchus forest as my gateway to the Lairig Ghru. I head out along the old logging way just after lunch with everything I need for an overnight camp as I fast pack this circuit. My rucksack weighs in at just under 8 kilos, including my drone. There's a link to my kit list in the description below.
My first hour or so will be in the forest, which will be a welcome relief from all the sun. Nice lot of shade in here, so it's a bit cooler. After I head out the forest, I'll be in the mountains. Won't be much shade, probably until this evening. Let's just get on and enjoy it.
As I cross the Cairngorm Club footbridge, I start to see a lot of small groups of walkers, but will soon leave these behind as I head up into the Lairig Ghru and be relatively alone for the rest of the route, just the way I like it. After reaching the path junction, known locally as Piccadilly, the trail narrows, and for me this was one of the most scenic sections of the whole circuit. The good weather and the great visibility helps, of course. After rising above the tree line, the scenery becomes more barren, but a well-defined trail leads me straight into the Lairig Ghru. As I ascend into the Lairig Ghru, the trail becomes rockier and less well defined in places, with rocky patches and boulder fields to negotiate. The high point of 835 metres is the watershed between the north and south of the valley and means the next 5 kilometres will all be downhill. The views back to the north reach over Aviemore and beyond, while the views south over the Pools of Dee are dominated by Cairn Toul and the Devil's Point. It was certainly getting hotter by this point, and I make regular hydration stops using a Sawyer filter to purify my water, as I was sharing the watercourse with many other creatures.
Okay, so a short side trip to do the Corrour Bothy. At least go and have a look, see what it's like.
The Corrour Bothy is one of many bothies maintained by the Mountain Bothies Association, an organisation based in Scotland. Bothies are simple mountain shelters or huts located in remote areas, providing basic accommodation, usually comprising of 4 walls and a watertight roof. Many also have wood-burning stoves, basic seating and sleeping platforms. This bothy also had composting toilets. Continuing on from the Corrour Bothy, I left the Lairig Ghru and headed east towards Derry Lodge. It's a short detour to the bridge over the Lairig Burn to avoid a potential wet foot crossing of the river. I crossed the footbridge towards Derry Lodge, made a quick visit to the Scott Memorial Hut and decided this would be a beautiful place to camp in the future. For now, however, my stubbornness made me continue on up the trail, up Glen Derry, well into the evening, to try to make it to the Hutchison Memorial Bothy.
Well, it's been a really hot day today. It's now 7:15. Got another 3.5 kilometres to the Hutchison Bothy, and the sun has just gone behind the ridge on my left here, so it's just finally got a bit cooler.
With 1 kilometre to go, I cross a small footbridge before the final 70 metres of ascent to the Bothy. After pitching my tent a short distance from the bothy and refilling my water bottles, I retreated into the bothy away from the midges to cook my dinner.
Oh, what a day. I arrived at 8 this evening at the bothy and just cooked myself some food. My tent's pitched out the back, so I'm going to eat my food inside here in the bothy as Midges are around now. So I eat my food, climb into bed and go to sleep and get up early tomorrow morning.
After a fairly good night's sleep, with the sun rising early, I was awake at 5 a.m. and slowly packed up and headed out just after 6 a.m.
Good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is. Very little wind, beautiful sunshine. It's been dark, it's been light, it's about 3 in the morning and it's now 6:20, so I think I'm the first one up this morning. Lots of other tents arrived late last night, but I haven't seen anyone heading up yet, so hopefully I'll have the route ahead to myself.
I head around the shores of Loch Avon before starting the ascent up the back of Cairn Gorm Mountain. I took the Windy Ridge path back down to the ski centre base station, then caught the number 30 bus back to Inverary.